Kia ora, I'm Cheree Kinnear and here's all the news you need to know from the weekend of Women's Rugby World Cup action. Australia barely survived a huge scare from Scotland, rallying from 12-0 down at half-time. The Aussies collapsed a series of mauls near the goal line in the first half, giving Scotland the advantage and struggling to score right up until the 59th minute. They finally got through and a final conversion got them to 14-12 to take the win, delivering Scotland its second consecutive heartbreaking result. Also on Saturday afternoon, USA took down Japan 30-17, boosting their Rugby World Cup finals hopes. Japan produced an outstanding performance at the start though to lead 5-3 at half-time after facing a strong wind through the first spell. The US attack was sluggish, but they finally came together and finished with 3 tries and 17 unanswered points. Then, in what was billed as an early clash of the Titans, England held off to beat France 13-7. It was a bruising physical encounter hosted in Whangarei, England only managing to score 1 try. A couple of penalties kept the scoreboard ticking over as the Brits closed the match with 68% possession. To Sunday, a comeback for Canada got them the win over Italy. The third-ranked Canadians had a rough start after they conceded a try in fewer than 30 seconds before regrouping and hitting back hard. Considered one of the most methodical teams in the tournament, Canada showcased their solid set-piece base and ability to create sustained attacks. Making it 2 wins from 2 matches, Canada now progress to the final 8. Then it was time for our Black Ferns to hit the field. Again, it was a slow start but strong finish that saw them overcome Wales. Handling errors saw their attack fizzle in the opening 15 minutes, while issues with the scrum and discipline allowed Wales to get out of their own half. But their attack in the final 60 minutes was fluid, and the Kiwi side found lots of space on the edges to smash their opponents with a final score of 56-12.
I know that we gave away a lot of penalties and that allowed Wales to, kick for the corner and try and maul us, and they did really well to get a couple of tries out of that. So I know that that'll be a focus for us. We've got a short turnaround this week and it's also a travel week for us, so there's massive individual responsibility to do our homework to make sure that doesn't happen next week.
And rounding off the news, Fiji claimed a famous win over South Africa with a last gasp try. The thrilling 21-17 win was their first World Cup victory. It saw an immediate jubilation among the crowd, which was overwhelmingly made up of Fiji supporters. Fiji had overcome a mountain of obstacles just to be at the World Cup, and the victory was a triumphant occasion, giving the Pacific Island nation a chance of still making the quarterfinals. And that's all the news you need to know. For more stories and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz/sport. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.